There are a lot of sneakers going below retail on the resale market right now, and you're probably sleeping on a few of these. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. I'm BJ Kicks, of course, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about some sneakers that are going below retail right now on the secondary market that you're probably sleeping on. I don't know why these sneakers aren't getting the love that they deserve, but look, a lot of times we grab reps and do all sorts of other things because, these sneakers are harder to find, hard to get your hands on, but every shoe doesn't have to be something super hyped up. You know what I'm saying? Like some shoes are going to end up going below retail, like this one will whenever it releases later on this year. And that's okay. Which means, though, that now is a pretty good time to be a sneakerhead because a lot of stuff that was not attainable before, where everything was selling out before, is not selling out the way you think it is. And so if you missed your chance to get some of these dope sneakers that I'm gonna show you, yo, don't fret. They're actually going below retail. I'm looking at StockX right now, specifically for a size 9. Other sizes you might even be able to save a little bit more on. But anyway, let's get into this list because, like I said, there's a lot of really dope sneakers going below retail right now. So just a quick search, just filtering on StockX. I just clicked the below retail section and I went ahead and applied a men's size 9 to my search since that is what I wear. And I'm honestly surprised at some of these and not surprised about others. Now, the Air Zoom generation, it wasn't a great casual shoe when it first came out, and it's still not a great casual shoe. But people are kind of coming back around to like the big boxy basketball sneakers that were out back in the day, because now everything's fly knit and super tight ever since the Kobe's and stuff. For example, these Luca 2s, right? These look pretty cool. Like if I hooped, this probably is a cool hoop shoe. I like the K54. The fact that anything in the K54 line is actually going below retail is kind of wild to me because I remember how sought after these used to be every year. Um, but the Nike Terminators, now I can't lie. When I was a kid, the people that were wearing the Terminators were the people that, well, we thought couldn't get Air Force Ones. Now, I don't know how the retail price on the Nike Terminators looked back in the day, but right now these shoes are going for a buck 25. And honestly, I wouldn't pay a buck 25 for this. I wouldn't even pay this 97 if I'm being honest with you. The Terminators just doesn't do it for me. But, if you're looking for a classic sneaker, a minimal silhouette, then there you go. Um, the Air Max 1 Chills, Air Max Scorpion. Some of these don't surprise me because I just can't see myself walking around with these ridiculous air bubbles under my feet. But but one thing that did surprise me, the Jordan 7 Chambrays. Now, this just came out this past weekend and it's already going $50 below retail. I think a part of that is the fact that the retail price is so high. Like these shoes don't need to be 200, 210, whatever they were. But that's just where we are with Jordan Brand. And people don't like the sevens as much. I loved the sevens as a kid. I think maybe there's a bit of disconnect because, in my opinion, sevens look best with shorts, but you're not necessarily wanting to wear a black suede shoe in the summertime. But I think by the time the fall hits, you can wear these with some chinos, your joggers, and all that. Those are slept on. Now, let's see. Some of these, like I said, are not surprising that they're going below retail because honestly, they're just not that great. But these, though, the UNC Jordan 2 lows. Now, maybe I'm biased because I live in North Carolina. I'm a lifelong UNC Tar Heels fan. Anytime there's a UNC colorway on an Air Jordan sneaker, I'm excited about it. But the fact that these are going for 111, I think the retail price on these was 150. It was. Um, Man, that's a good price. Now, I do know that StockX has like processing fees and stuff. So by the time you get through all that and shipping, you're pretty much paying retail with some of these discounts. But the fact that these are still sitting and you're not having to pay crazy resale prices on them, hey, that's pretty dope. Another sneaker that I'm surprised is going below retail or this far below retail, the Airship PE. Now, I guess if we're being real, right? Like the Airship is a sneaker nobody was checking for. Most people don't know the story of the Airship being the sneaker that actually got banned by Nike and not the Jordan 1. And then even the ones that do know that story, they're waiting for these to come out in the black and red colorway. That I think would sell like crazy. This, though, is a super dope, casual, everyday sneaker. And from what I hear, it's crazy comfortable. $86 in a size 9, down from what, 140? That's a really big savings. And if you're just looking for a nice neutral sneaker to wear, I think that's a good option, if I'm being real with you. Let's see. There were some really awesome deals on page 2 here. The Jordan 7 white infrared, I get why these are sitting. It's a OG colorway, but not on the original sneaker it was meant for. Very much like these, the Aqua Jordan 6s. Like somebody sent these for me to review in an upcoming video, and they're just not doing it for me. Like the material is cool, the colorway is all right, I guess, but this really just makes me want a pair of Aqua 8s. I don't care about the Aqua 6s. And so, in the same way, I think people just do not care about these infrared 7s, although it's a clean colorway. And if the price drops low enough, I think it'd be a dope sneaker to grab. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next page. Now, this is another one that's really dope. uh, the 990 V4s, the plum purple. Again, probably not a great summer shoe just because of how fuzzy this suede is, but the New Balance 990s are always pretty breathable. I think this is a dope shoe, especially for it being a collab sneaker. For the fact that it's going below retail at all is kind of surprising. So people just aren't gobbling up sneakers the way they used to. Or maybe it was that people weren't gobbling them up anyway, and it was the resellers that were gobbling everything and making it seem like nothing was available. And now they got to sit on that stock. Here's another one, basically going at retail. This is really good. This is a really good Jordan 1, in my opinion. The Jordan 1 low cement, the black cement, to go with the white cement highs. The white cement highs I wasn't feeling as much, but these lows, these are dope. So basically going right at retail after you pay all the fees and stuff, but still a pretty good shoe. Now here's another one that I'm surprised at, and maybe it's just me. I think the Jordan 2 is a dope sneaker, and I think the Jordan 2 low is super wearable. The K54 line, I'm not a fan of the K54 Jordan 1s, but this K54 Jordan 2, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. That's going for 144. Basically, well, nah, this retail for 180 because it's the limited collab or whatever. But I think that's a good price on these. Some other sneakers going below retail. Again, the Jordan 2 lows. If you are a Jordan 2 fan, it's the time to buy them. The last pair actually sold for $85. And you can either buy them for 94, you can place a bid in a size 9, and see if you can get them a little bit cheaper. Like I said, I don't know how that goes after the taxes and fees, but 96 down from 150, that's a no-brainer. That's a steal of a price to me. I wish the every game pack was still going for that low, those the airships. And if I'm honest, I think that's kind of the end. Now, this is really I got them sorted by release date. So there's probably some older sleeper models that are going a little below retail. I don't know if we need the panda cleats. The Air Flight Hirachi, yo. I remember when the last time this came out, I want to say it was like 2015. After the Fab Five documentary, people were definitely trying to get their hands on these. Um, that's a cool shoe to have in your collection, especially if you didn't get them last time around. And a lot of these deals, if I'm honest, they're not that far below retail. Now, this one though, the Air Force One Low Classics to celebrate 50 years of hip hop. I think that's such a New York specific thing. That's why it's going so low below retail. But $69 in a size 9 for these, I think is dope. They do look aged, they look vintage already. And I believe 50 is the golden anniversary, so the silver kind of doesn't make sense. 25 years would make more sense for this colorway. But again, if you're a hip hop head, if you're from New York, if you remember Air Force Ones, Uptowns from back then, that's a dope sneaker to grab. $71 below retail. And I think we're starting to run dry. A lot of this stuff that's here below retail, I understand why it's below retail. The craft vibrations of Nija, eh, take them or leave them. They look good in the summer. I've seen these in person. They look good, but I don't know, man. It's hard to justify the cost on some of these Jordan 1s. But 111's not bad. And yeah, I think we've gotten as far as I want to go as far as trying to find dope sneakers below retail. For me, the highlights got to be all those Jordan 2 lows, especially the K54. The Jordan 7 chambrays, basically at retail after fees. Loving that. I'm really surprised people aren't snatching up these collab sneakers, some of these New Balances that are up for sale. I would not be surprised at all if these foam posits dropped in price a little bit. I never understood why foam posits are so expensive. But yeah, man. So that's really all that I've got for you. I just wanted to highlight some shoes that you can grab below retail. You don't have to worry about the resale market taxing you for all you're worth. You don't have to worry about trying to go across the water and get fakes or paying a crazy price and wondering if they're fakes because they're available. They're sitting right there at retail or below. So that's all I got for you this video. Let me know which sneakers you're excited about. And if you want more breakdowns like this, showing off sneakers that are below retail, let me know. We can make that happen. But I'll see you guys in another review, another video real soon. Peace.